Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy, The Problem Child, with another video. Like to do a little short videos. I mean, not short, but just do a quick note. To Edge, we're gonna miss you, guy. Thank you for everything you done for us in the wrestling business. Couldn't be happier, with all the entertainment you had. John Cena was probably the best rivalry you had over the years. We really enjoyed that rivalry. The Undertaker, a lot of people say, but I don't know. I find that one, kind of whatever. But I mean, that one actually was just one of the best. You also had, we understand your injury. I would rather you be able to walk again than not being able to walk again. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you be healthy and leave the business instead of not being in the business at all. So thank you again for everything that you put your body through for us fans. And that's it really. So let's get this straight. A lot of people are upset that R-Truth is in the title hunt. Personally, I would like to know why the hell are you guys upset about him? I mean, you got John Morrison. Didn't John Morrison already have a title shot? And he failed. And plus, he'd rather go ahead and take up for Melina than Trish Stratus. And let's be honest, Melina is nowhere near Trish Stratus level. So that's all honesty. I mean, she's not good on the mic like Trish was. She's not that entertaining. Don't get it wrong. I am a fan of Melina, but she's not that entertaining. So Morrison, you fucked yourself up. You should have just wait till you got your title shot and then you could have talked smack like all the other people do. Let's see. You got who else? Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, his belt reign with Edge was a joke, but hey, he had his shot too. I can't complain and I can't get upset about bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying? R-Truth deserves his title shot. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit up here and say I'm a big fan of fucking R-Truth. If you haven't seen my videos, I know I hate the gimmick of R-Truth. People know I hate the gimmick. I respect Ron Killings, but I hate the R-Truth gimmick. And if you don't believe me and you think I'm jumping on some kind of bandwagon, look at my old videos about black wrestlers and you would see that I have nothing against Ron Killings. I just hate the R-Truth gimmick. And I hated the damn sexual chocolate Pretty Ricky gimmick too. That was just a atrocity. But all that being said, the fact of the matter is the guy deserves a shot. He was a AWA champion. He was a TNA champion, and as bad as TNA was, he was still had enough recognition to get a championship there. I seen my guy Michael Lyons talk about people saying that they're a fan of fucking Mark Henry. Mark Henry should get the title shot. Mark Henry doesn't deserve to wipe my ass for me if I was handicapped, better known on the title shot. So whoever's saying that needs to go get their head examined immediately because you might have a brain tumor there. But besides that, I don't see the complaints for R-Truth. It's a new guy that hasn't had a title shot in WWE, that had the U.S. title ship for a minute before he got jacked and fucked over by The Miz. So maybe he can use that in the storyline, talking about how he actually beat The Miz for the U.S. title. And there shouldn't be a problem to take this title back from The Miz. You can use that in the storyline. You can use that in the storyline that John Cena, R-Truth is getting sick of seeing John Cena. He took up for him as a friend. It's the storyline. There is just so many possibilities of what you can do with R-Truth. I don't see why these bastards are complaining over R-Truth. What the fuck do you need to complain about R-Truth for when Morrison? I mean, let's be honest. Morrison is a great talent. Morrison, he jumps off the ropes. It's amazing. everybody loves Morrison. That's a fact. I'm a big Morrison's fan. But at the same time, I mean, as bad as R-Truth gimmick is, Morrison is just a ripoff of John Morris, Jim Morrison. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. He is the rock star. So I mean, we know what that gimmick is ripped off from. So I mean, I'm not upset. I'm not upset. I'm actually happy R-Truth is doing it. I'm actually happy R-Truth is getting pushed finally and getting that recognition. And then you got Awesome Kong coming in. Now, again, I'm not going to say I'm some big fan of Awesome Kong. Not going to lie. When she was fighting Gail Kim in TNA, I was always a Gail Kim fan. Um, I'm still a Gail Kim fan, even though they're not using her. But, I always have been that type of person to like Gail Kim. But as for Awesome Kong, I see a lot of people excited about it. Let's see what she does in WWE first. I have nothing against Awesome Kong. And, again, I think more than just like some people said, Melina. No disrespect to those people, but I think more than just Natalya and Beth Phoenix can handle her. You put Tamina in that mix. I mean, Tamina to me is more intimidating than Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix isn't that intimidating to me. I think what you call it is much more of a just much more of an intimidating figure. Just looking at her, I mean, Tamina, she looked like she can take some of the guys on. Like she could be the new China if they actually used her instead of using her as the butt of all jokes with Santino. And just like I said, the promo for Awesome Kong, we get the symbolism. Yeah, you trying to crush the Barbie doll gimmick, but didn't TNA already try that? You know what I'm saying? The thing is, I mean, some of the guys are actually watching the Divas just to see a pretty face because that's what it is. Unless you're trying to bring back the women's division and the women's title back and scrap that Divas title, hey, by all means, I'm not saying don't. I'm saying do it. You know what I'm saying? Because the women's titles is much more prestigious than this than the other title. So that's just my opinion about it. So with that being said, but am I excited about Awesome Kong coming in? Kinda. I mean, let's just see what she can do. Let's see what she does in the WWE before we just start jumping and going, oh my God, Awesome Kong is here. Yeah, this is gonna be amazing. Awesome Kong, blah blah blah. I would just rather go, okay, let's see how she handles WWE because now she's not in that fish of a shithole called TNA. She's on the biggest stage where more people watch. Fact. And more people know another fact. So let's see how the fans take her because believe it or not, a lot of people that watch WWE do not watch TNA whatsoever. So a lot of people don't know who Awesome Kong is. And it seems like they're going back to the Sensational Surrey and Medusa and all those other wrestlers. Because remember, before Sunny came, they had some ugly ass women wrestlers, and that's just because it was more emphasis on the wrestling than the looks. And nobody had nothing opinionated with it. So if they're doing that with Awesome Kong, just like I said, for the wrestling fans, it's more exciting. For the entertainment fans, it's somebody to boo, So I mean, you're getting the best of both worlds with this woman, and just like I said, I'm not complaining. That's just really, and also, how long? Here's a question